Hi guys, I am Syrachime and I welcome you back to another episode of Pokemon SoulSilver. In the last episode, we concluded our business around Violet City by exploring the ruins of Alph, and then shortly after that, we made our way through Route 32, Union Cave, and Route 33 to make it here to the entrance of Azalea Town. In this episode, now that we are here in Azalea Town, we're going to take a little bit of time to kind of look around, see what's here, and then do a few other things accordingly from there. But before we do anything, it looks like we've got these two guys up here fighting. I really don't know what's going on, so why don't we go up here and see exactly what's going on by eavesdropping on their conversation. Doing something that is socially unacceptable. Who are you? You don't know us? We are Team Rocket. Legasp, but how could that be? Didn't you guys disband or something a long time ago? Oh, well, anyway. What? We broke up a while ago? I'm sorry. I love when these games talk back to me. Give me a break. We have not broken up. Actually, we did once. Way to contradict yourself, dude. But we have come back to pursue Giovanni's ambition. Enough talking. Shut up and just beat it. And with a mighty thud, it is enough to push the guy back and make him not question what is going on anymore. Well, if this guy is a member of Team Rocket, we know they are up to no good, so you know what, dude? What are you doing? I know you are up to no good, so what exactly is going on here? Nothing is going on. Well, I'm glad we cleared that up. It is unsafe to go in there, so I'm standing guard to make sure people don't wander in. I assume you are talking about the well, so you're keeping people from falling in the well? Am I not a good Samaritan? Actually, you are being a good Samaritan if you're keeping people from falling in. Well, dude, since there's obviously nothing going on here and you are being a good Samaritan, keep up the fine work. You mind your own business, I'll mind mine as well. Alright, since we got this law-abiding citizen over here, we're just going to go ahead and leave him be since he's not really causing us any problems. And we are going to go into Azalea Town, which is what I welcome you to now, even though it does not say Azalea Town. Now, here in Azalea Town, there's not really a lot you could do right now. There's a couple of people you could talk to and a couple of places you could go to. But honestly, at this point, there's really nothing here that's worth your time, so rather than actually take a little bit of time to look around, I mean, literally there's nothing to see. You got a Pokemart, Pokehouse, and you got this little thing here. This house might be important a little bit later. But over there is the gym, and I have been dying to do a gym battle since the last episode, or the last two episodes, so we are going to take on the Azalea Town gym in this episode. And to do that... What? What are you doing in front of the gym? Dude, get out of the way. I'm trying to go to the gym challenge, get 8 badges. Why are you in the way? Do you know about Slowpoke tail? Don't care. You're in the way, dude. I heard it's tasty. Really don't care. Please get out of the way so I can go to the gym. Aren't you glad I told you that? No! I want to go to the gym. Oh my gosh, do you people not realize I went to war against a criminal organization because they would not get out of my way? And you guys are doing the same thing again. I'm going to give this guy the benefit of the doubt this time, but if he's not gone by the time I get back, it is going to be trouble for you, dude. Alright, well, since we can't go to the gym, I guess we'll go check out something else that's kind of important. And that would actually be this house up here. Of all the houses that are actually important, this one is it, because it is Kurt's house. So if you don't know who Kurt is, well, let's let the mailbox explain. Apricorn and nothing else, the stubborn Pokeball creator. So yes, this guy is a Pokeball creator. He will take any apricorns that you've collected on your adventure and turn them into Pokeballs. I don't exactly know what apricorns make what balls. We'll identify them later, but we do need to go in here and talk to this guy, because if you did not see it coming, it is required. So if we go in here and see Kurt, I assume that's his granddaughter over there. Here is the old man himself. We talk to him. He says, who are you? I am Chime, apparently just the errand boy at this point in time. But anyway, Chime, eh? You want me to make some Pokeballs? Well, that's not really why I came in here, but if you're up for it, I'd love to have some Pokeballs, dude. Sorry, but that'll have to wait. What? What's more pressing than making Pokeballs for your dear old friend Chime, whom you've just met? Do you know Team Rocket? Ah, don't worry, I'll tell you anyhow. Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, they're at the well cutting off Slowpoke's tails. So I'm going to give them a lesson in pain. You. Kurt, you're an old guy and you're going to teach them a lesson in pain? If you're the cavalry, I hate to see what the main army looks like. Hang on, Slowpoke. Old Kurt is on his way. Dude, that's almost funny that you're going to teach Team Rocket a lesson. And hey, dude, you do not just push me away. I am a guest in your house and... Okay, who exactly is this again? Grandpa's gone. I'm so lonely. What? Kurt! You did not seriously just leave your granddaughter here by herself. Did you even stop to think that maybe somebody could come in here and do something very inappropriate with your daughter and... Why am I even surprised about this? My mom is letting me go on an adventure by myself. How is it much worse for you to leave your kids home alone by themselves? Oh, well, I can definitely see how this has transcended through the generations. Their grandparents apparently let their kids at home. Their children let killed children go on their adventure. Who knows what my generation is going to do when they become adults. Oh, well, I guess we should go help the old guy. While I don't really care for old people in Pokemon games, you guys probably know that from my Fire Red Let's Play, I do have a sense of conscience, so we're going to go ahead and help Kurt take care of this problem over here. Can't let him take care of Team Rocket by himself. So if we go here... What? Wow, the Team Rocket guy's gone, and Kurt's nowhere to be seen. Well, you know what? Maybe he's down in the well. You know, if Kurt really did manage to chase off Team Rocket, you gotta give this old guy credit. He makes old people look awesome. Well, old people are awesome. It's just old people Pokemon games that are not awesome. Alright, so we're gonna go down this well, and once we do, I welcome you to Slowpoke Well. And we climb down this ladder. Well, there is Kurt, so... Hey there, Kurt. Long time no see. What's going on, buddy? Hey there, Chime. The guard up top took off when I shouted at him. You mean that's all it takes to scare off Team Rocket? Should have tried that at the gym. But then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back, so I can't move. What? Did you seriously conveniently miss the ladder that's right there, obviously plain to see? Well, anyway, rats. If I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. Ah, it can't be helped. Well, I suppose you got that right. Can't win them all, right? Chime, show them how gutsy you are in my place. What? You want me to show them how gutsy I am in your place? What do you think I am, some errand boy or something? Oh my gosh! Why is it that these people are sending me to do their dirty work? You know what? I don't think he's even injured. I am calling your injuries fake. Faker. Oh, well, apparently we don't have a choice. We gotta go help Kurt the Faker by taking out Team Rocket. Well, I guess we will do that. We can't exactly let these Pokemon, or let these Pokemon trainers cut off Slowpoke tails and get away with it, so we are going to do that, but actually there's another good reason we're here, and that is because you can actually find one new Pokemon. So, and speaking of that new Pokemon, wow, that was incredibly easy to find. Well, anyway, another good reason for being here is you can find this Pokemon here, the Water Psychic type Pokemon Slowpoke, found in both versions of the game throughout all the time cycles. Now, Slowpoke is a pretty unique Pokemon in the fact that it actually has two different evolutions that it can evolve into. And because of that, in order to actually look at Slowpoke in depth, you need to understand what this Pokemon evolves into. So looking at Slowpoke's evolutions individually, the first Pokemon that Slowpoke can evolve into is Slowbro, the Water Psychic type, through leveling up. Now, Slowbro has some really good well-rounded stats. It has a great HP stat, a respectable special attack stat, and a fantastic defense stat. And on top of that, it actually has a very versatile move pool, both through leveling up and through TMs. Now, unfortunately, where Slowbro kind of falls short, this Pokemon is incredibly slow, as if you'd really expect something with slow in its name to be fast. That, combined with the fact that it has only a respectable special defense, means that this Pokemon's not going to be taking a lot of hits from the special side. And in addition to that, Slowbro's typing, while kind of unique, is really not that good. It gives you a lot of resistances, but it also gives you a lot of weaknesses as well. 6 in total that are pretty exploitable. So because of that, Slowbro could have some problems against certain Pokemon, but it's a pretty good Pokemon overall. Now, the second Pokemon that Slowpoke can evolve into is Slowking, the Water Psychic type, through trading a Slowpoke holding the King's Rock. Now, a lot of the things you could say about Slowbro, you could say about Slowking. Slowking has the same good, well-rounded stats as Slowbro, solid HP stat, respectable special attack stat, and a great special defense stat. It's the special defense and defense that gets switched in the evolutions. So, Slowking has the better special defense, while Slowbro has the better defense. And in addition to that, Slowking also has access to the same versatile move pool that you can get through leveling up and through TMs, just like Slowbro does. Now, just like Slowbro, the main problems with Slowking is the fact that it is a slow Pokemon, and on the flip side, it only has a respectable defense. And in addition to that, like I said with Slowbro, its typing gives it a lot of weaknesses. But in addition to these two weaknesses, Slowking also has two added weaknesses. One in the fact that you need to trade in order to evolve this thing at all, and secondly, this Pokemon is actually outclassed by Slowbro. Now, I might be saying that, you might be thinking, what? How on earth is Slowking outclassed by Slowbro? Well, the question is the fact that one move determines these two Pokemon, and that is the move Calm Mind. Generally, slow Pokemon like this need to be bulky all around in order to be effective, and Slowbro does this really well through Calm Mind. If you don't know what Calm Mind does, Calm Mind raises your special defense and special attack by 50%, so in the long run, Slowbro actually becomes this impenetrable wall, while Slowking just becomes a half wall from the special side. So because of that, I would recommend, if you are going to pick up a Slowpoke, which I do recommend if you want a bulky water type, I would recommend that you evolve it into Slowbro. It's the easier evolution, it's better all around, but Slowking is certainly a usable Pokemon if you'd like to go that route. Okay, so the reason I went on a tangent about how much Slowpoke is better with the Slowbro and whatnot is because I like to add one of these to my team. So yes, Slowpoke here will actually be the third member of my team. Now I realize that adding a Slowpoke to my team adds another water type to my team, but there's a reason I'm actually doing this, and that is because, well, I would like to have a water type that could actually use special-based moves, and Totodile is just not that Pokemon. Totodile uses physical attacks, and Slowpoke here would be much better for special attacks, so ooh, we got free. Cool. Well, not cool, but anyway. I really would like to add a Slowpoke to my team to make access of special water type moves, and that includes an HM move that we are going to get a little bit later in the game. So I'd like to have that available, and I think Slowpoke would be a fantastic Pokemon to do that. So if we can catch this thing, there we go. Caught my Slowpoke. Gotcha, you a slow, dopey Pokemon. No, literally, that's the typing of this. Well, anyway, adding Slowpoke's data to the Pokédex, it says, a sweet sap leaks from its tail tip. Although not nutritious, the tail is pleasant to chew on. Well, I'm not going to go chew on it myself, but whatever makes you people happy, feel free to do it. Alright, so would I like to give a nickname to the Slowpoke? I would, but I would actually like your help with this, so if you have suggestions for a male Slowpoke, I would absolutely love to hear them. Feel free to post your comments down below, or post your suggestions in the comments down below. I'll read through them if I find something I like. When I get to Goldenrod City, I will change Slowpoke's name, give a shout out to the person that suggested the name, and we will go from there. Alright, so that takes care of Slowpoke right there. I'm going to give it a nickname right there. Alright, now that I've caught a Slowpoke, I would actually like to use this thing in battle, so I'm going to go heal up really quick, and I will meet you guys as soon as I am done with that, so I will be right back. Alright, I am back with a full healed party and the new member of my team following behind me, so here is my Slowpoke, which is going to have its debut in its first battle. So up here we've got some rocket grunts if you didn't see this coming, and Slowpoke is going to have its debut to try and help the cause of ending the Slowpoke cutting off their tails and stuff. So we go up here and talk to this grunt here. He says, I was standing guard up top when some old coot yelled at me. Isn't that just the worst? He startled me so much that I fell down here. Do you people just have a hobby of falling down wells or something? How do you seriously miss the ladder? Well, anyway, how about I vent my anger and take it out on you? If that will make you happy, bring it on. I'm going to do the same thing. Alright, it is time to take on our first rocket grunt in Pokemon SoulSilver. This guy has two Pokemon here, not that hard. He's going to start out with a Rattata. I'm going to send out my Slowpoke in its debut. Haha. I'll be honest with you, I was kind of surprised I actually caught this thing so easily. I mean, well, Slowpoke is really not... He's really hard to find, which is weird considering that this place is called Slowpoke Well. You only have a 50% chance of actually finding this thing. So yeah, I was really surprised that I found this on the first try. I did not think that was going to happen, but thankfully it did. Speaking of Slowpokes, I am a bit startled at the fact that this Slowpoke is a lonely nature, which lowers defense but raises attacks kind of funny at the same time, so... Yeah, Slowpoke is primarily a special attacker, and all it knows is physical moves right now, which is more or less why I'm using Curse a lot. Yeah, I have a cursing Slowpoke here. Alright. I really should curse one more time. That's the only way that things are going to be effective, and you know what, I think I will. One more curse. If this Rattata stays asleep, yes. I am scared to death that I'm going to get a critical hit, or something's going to critical hit me, because that always seems to happen at the worst possible times. Alright, no, I didn't mean to curse a third time. Well, I'll take it. That's what happens when you press buttons 100 miles an hour. Yeah, don't watch what you're pressing. You might press something the wrong way or something. Alright, we're just going to stop that now, because that could go wrong in so many ways. Alright. So Slowpoke, hopefully with 4 curses under its belt, we can actually take things out. And, what? Are you kidding me? That's all it did? Seriously? Wow. That's just unreal. But thankfully he's become a tank with all these curses he's built up. Alright, one more tackle, and please don't critical hit me. Please. What? No! You dog! Oh, why did they... I spent all that time... You know what? It's war. Go out there, bloke, and take care of the stupid rat. I should have known. You never send a Pokemon that you want to show off against a Rattata, because with my history, Rattata's knocked me out. For those of you that have never seen my Fire Red Let's Play, I caught a Pikachu, and every time I brought that Pikachu in against a Rattata, I would get KO'd. It's unbelievable. I swear it's the worst Pokemon in the game, but every time I'm battling against it, I always lose to a stupid critical hit. Nurg, this is not my day, says the guy who got a critical hit on me. Oh, you jerk. Alright, I'm gonna leave that guy be. I gotta swap my party around. Well, I wish Slowpoke could have done something. You'd think with 4 curses, raising your attack and defense at the same time he could have, but no, a critical hit knocks me out. Ah, well, we'll give him another debut later. He is kind of low-leveled. We'll remedy that off-screen a little bit later. For now, though, we got this item here, which is a super potion. I wish I'd had that 20 seconds ago. This game is mocking me. I just saw another Slowpoke, female version, but alright. Okay, like I said, we'll give Slowpoke another debut a little bit later, level him up. But anyway, stop taking Slowpoke tails. What? You want us to disobey a direct order from Executive Proton? What? That's his name? We'll get on that later anyway. If you want to stop us, you'll have to defeat us all. Go ahead and try, and I most certainly will with my Zubat of Doom. Alright, as I was saying, we'll give Slowpoke another debut a little bit later. Right now he is low level, and I'll take care of that a little bit later, so let's just get Team Rocket out of this well, and we'll take care of Slowpoke a little bit later. I cannot believe that happened. The Slowpoke would have actually been really good against this Zubat here, because it has an ability that can't be confused at all. Alright, so anyway, while I'm sitting here taking care of this female grunt, I guess I can say, I'm sorry I haven't done a lot of uploading much in the last couple of weeks. I know it's been 3 or 4 weeks since I've really uploaded anything, and I really apologize for that. We've had a lot of freaky stuff going on here. Mostly, well, the first week that I didn't upload anything, I actually had a stomach ailment, was sick for a while, couldn't record. And then the next week, we actually had a tornado come through my area and knocked out the power for a while. It really freaked me out. I got a funny story to tell you guys about that in a minute, but and shortly after that, I actually got a Nintendo Wii U and discovered Hyrule Warriors, and I admittedly have been addicted to that game. So, haven't done much recording there. Again, something I apologize for. So yeah, I've had a lot of stuff kind of going on, and just now able to finally get some recording session done. Alright, there's the grunt. You rotten brat, I could say the same thing about you. Alright, let's go ahead and switch my Zubat out to Bloke. We'll get Bloke a little bit of screen time. Try to give everybody a little bit of screen time in that worthless egg. Alright, we go over here, and quit taking Slowpoke tails? Do you guys seriously think I'm down here saying that stuff? Well, anyway, if we listen to you, Team Rocket's rep would be ruined. Not my problem, dude. Okay, apparently we're going to battle about it. Alright, so since we got this other grunt, and he's literally got nothing but whatever it is, Rattatas, I guess I'll tell you guys something kind of funny that happened about that storm we had come through. So I was at work when we actually had this tornado come through. Thankfully it didn't touch down, but anyway, the storm was coming through and I was at work. I'd rather not say exactly where I work. Let's just say it's in fast food, but anyway, had the storm come through, and there was this old couple that had actually just got their food and sat down to eat. They hadn't taken more than 2 or 3 bites of their food when everybody was called to the bathroom. Make a liar, I mean, call me a Zubat. Or bring out a Zubat. Anyway, getting back to the story. So anyway, we go into the bathroom, and we're in there for a good 45 minutes before we officially get the all clear. When we do get the all clear, the power's out and everything, and there's debris everywhere, so everybody comes out of the bathroom and starts expecting the damage. But this old couple, they literally go back to their table where they had left eating, and they just picked up where they left off. It was so funny. I couldn't believe that they did it. It's like no storm was going to ruin their meal. They ordered this with their... yeah, they ordered it, paid good money for it, and they were going to eat it whether it was cold or hot. So yeah, that was awesome. That's one good thing about old people. Alright, just too strong. That is not one good thing about old people. That's just something awesome about old people. They don't let anything get in their way. Alright, anyway, we have what? Bloke is evolving. So yes, at level 18, your Totodile will actually evolve into Croconaw. If you have a Chikorita or Cyndaquil, this would have already happened. But if you have a Totodile like me, it just now happened. And with the shining light, Bloke has evolved into Croconaw. Congratulations, Bloke. Welcome to the team, even though you're not really a new member. Okay, we're going to take our Bloke here, our newly evolved Pokemon. We are going to take on the last member of Team Rocket. I give you Executive Proton. What do we have here? I am often labeled as the scariest and cruelest guy in Team Rocket. I strongly urge you not to interfere with our business. Dude, I don't want to interfere with your business. I'm only here because an old man told me to come here. So I'll make you a deal. If you will tell your minions to get out of the way of the gym and don't cross paths with me anymore, I'll leave you alone, you leave me alone, we'll call this whole thing even. Do we have a deal? Apparently not. He'd rather go to war than have a peaceful deal. Alright, so we're going to war against Executive Proton. Alright, a guy that has 2 Pokemon, a Zubat and a Coughing. Now, this is a boss battle. I would ordinarily identify their Pokemon, but because he only has 2 Pokemon, they're really not that hard to get past. I am not going to. Instead, yeah, even if you have a Chikorita, this boss battle shouldn't be super hard. I'd assume that you'd have at least 1 or 2 other Pokemon with you by now. But if you don't, well, it still shouldn't be super hard. So yeah, I'm not going to identify what attacks he has, just the 2 Pokemon, and there you go. Alright, so we got this Coughing here, and it doesn't matter where we go. There's always someone who doesn't agree with us. You know what, dude? I don't want to disagree with... I disagree with what you're doing. I just want you out of the way. I don't know why that's so complicated. He'd rather go to war than get out of the way. There, the Coughing fainted. Wish I had the critical hit with my Slowpoke. Hint, hint. Alright, we defeated Executive... Grr, for a kid to be this good. I didn't see it coming. Yeah, well, how could you? I've been doing errands for old people all this time. Anyway. Team Rocket was indeed broken up 3 years ago, but we continued our activities underground. A small obstacle like you won't be much of a problem for our mission. I advise you to be very afraid of what is to come. Yeah, dude, that's pretty tough talk for a guy that just lost to a 10-year-old kid. So what exactly is to come, dude? What should I be afraid of that just beat you, dude? What should I be afraid of? A black screen? Yeah, that would do it. I am scared of the dark. Alright, so with that, here is Kurt. Well, look who's finally better. Faker. Oh, anyway, way to go, Chime. Yeah, thanks, Faker. How you doing? Team Rocket has taken off. Way to state the obvious. My back's better, too. Oh, really? You don't say. Let's get out of here. I agree with him. Let's get out of here. I spent more than enough time in the company of dopey Pokemon. Alright, so here's Kurt. Hi, Chime. You handled yourself like a real hero. Why, thank you. As I mentioned before, Team Rocket was disbanded by a boy called Red 3 years ago. What? He was not. He was disbanded by a guy named Chime, or whoever your main protagonist happened to be. Well, that is historically correct for Let's Playing terms. Character Red is actually the main character in the Fire Red version. His name was Red, and he's actually a main character. We'll talk more about him later. Now that they have come back, I have a bad feeling about it. In any case, it would please me greatly to make Pokeballs for trainers like you, Chime. Way to completely forget something, just like Maggie forgot Beth in Walking Dead for a long time. Anyway, this is all I have now, but take it. And with that, we obtain the Fastball, which makes it easier to catch Pokemon at the start of an encounter, I do believe. I think that's a Quick Ball. Oh, well, anyway. You have apricorns for me? Wow, this guy goes from topics left and right. Fine, I'll turn them into Pokeballs. Alright, so if you do have some apricorns with you, he will take however many apricorns you give to him, and in a 24-hour period, he will turn these into Pokeballs. Now, I'm not going to identify right now what apricorns do what, because, well, I'm going to do that when we actually encounter these apricorns. So for the time being, I'm actually going to just cancel out of this and not worry about it for now. Oh, that's a letdown. I'm sure you'll get over it. That's right, I'll give you my grandpa's number. What? Why can't Kurt give me the number himself? Is he really that lazy that his granddaughter has to give it? And for that matter, why do I even want his number? Oh, what? Just forget it. You think I'd just accept these things now? So I'll just accept Kurt's number. Might as well just accept the inevitable. My grandpa can tell you more about apricorns. Yeah. Go mind your own business, you young lady, and you old guy. You coot. Figure. Alright, I'm done with Kurt, and I'm done with everything else, so... Alright, now that we've done that, thankfully, the guy that was in front of the gym is now gone. So we can go into the gym, but we are actually going to save that for the next episode. With everything that's happened in this episode, I think we've accomplished more than enough, so we're going to go ahead and call this episode off right here. And next time in my Let's Play of Pokemon SoulSilver, we are going to go into the Azalea Town gym, take on the gym leader that is there, and then hopefully win our second badge. So, until that time, I will catch you guys later.